Hey my beautiful souls, welcome to my sacred space. Let's do a quick reading on what will bring you more joy, more happiness. I have 3 piles here, or 3 objects that you can choose from, and I'll just pull some tarot oracle decks. I'll even pull some pages from this little book called Joy and see what messages comes through for you that you're meant to hear in relation to getting more joy and happiness into our lives. We can always do with some more joy all the time. So I thought this reading will be a lot of fun to do and to see what Spirit has to say. So for the first objects, we have this pink pen, and it's got this beautiful diamond shape at the top. Recently bought this and I was really drawn to it. Really gorgeous. And for pile 2 is this jar of fairy dust. I saw this at the shops and I thought it was so adorable, and it has a fairy charm, so if you're drawn to that one. And for pile 3 we have this lip balm lip gloss of a fairy tale. Recently bought that as well. So just 3 little fun objects to choose from, and you could pick all 3, or if you're drawn to 1 or 2, you can just pick and choose messages that you resonate with the most, because in the end of the day, this is a general reading. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can go to my website below and all the information is there. So let's get started with group number 1. Hey group 1, if you chose this pink pen, this will be your reading. Baby pink pen with the diamond shape at the top. Really gorgeous. Let's put this here, and I'm going to pull from this little deck. It's called Happiness. So we'll start off with that and see what messages comes through. Ooh, 2 came out for you guys. Says, dare to be happy. What would happen if you chose happiness over sadness? So some of you might be feeling sad or have had some sad moments lately, and Spirit is saying, maybe there is something that you can choose happiness, like what activity or what thing that you might change your mind on that will bring you more happiness. Or, there might be a path that you might need to choose, like one or the other, but Spirit is saying just do what is going to make you the happy right now. Like something is making you sad, so what would happen if you chose happiness over sadness? So just remember that if you chose happiness over the sadness, what would you do? And just dare to be happy. It's okay. It's safe to be happy. So I feel that some of you, your emotions are taking a toll on you. Like it's just, I feel like a lot of energy of just being overwhelmed even. Some of you might be feeling overwhelmed and actually feeling sad lately. So just for some of you who are going through that right now, I feel like Spirit is just hinting to you right now to do something that will make you happy. Do more that will make you happy. Even if there is something that you're really worried about. And if it's something that can just wait for just that moment, maybe just do something to just distract yourself just to be happy for now, but then you can go back to it and deal with the problem. And I feel that anything that you're going through right now and you're really worried about, whether it's something to do that's really important for you, it could be, financial or something like that, just know that it will be figure outable as well. So I feel like whatever you're going through, if you take action to figure it out, it will figure out. And I feel that Spirit is saying to actually pray more as well, like especially on those times where you're sad, and just to really ask in to step in for assistance, like your guides, whoever you believe in, angels. I feel that that's really going to help. And we have enjoy a cuteness overload. Go ahead, scroll through doggy photos. So I feel like there might be, a sad time, like maybe some of you might have, you might be sad after an argument with a friend or a, someone that you're close to or something like that. And you just, you might be overthinking a situation and it makes you feel sad and lower vibration. So maybe just going through some animal photos or doggy photos. Maybe you have a pet or, a pet that you really love, like someone else's pet. Like for me, I have I call her my niece because it's my sister's dog. But sometimes if I want to smile, I just look through photos because I just really love, dogs as well. So I'll just look through pictures of my family's dog that I have on my phone, and it just makes me smile just in that instant. And I feel that, we could always do with a smile, even if we're alone and all cozy on the couch, and sometimes like something sad, it just pops up in our heads. We just, need to have a smile. At the end of the day, we can just go through photos. Like it doesn't have to be, dogs. It could be any photos that will just make you smile, any past memories, any happy memories that you have on your phone, or any photo albums somewhere that, will just make you smile. I feel like Spirit is saying that, go through those photos from the past, because it's really going to raise your vibration just that notch, because you don't want to stay in a vibration where you're sad for too long. You know what I mean? It's okay and safe to be sad, and, not to ignore that emotion. Like to be sad you're completely valid to feel that emotion. But I feel that Spirit is saying, it's all about balance. You need to, not turn that sadness into something that is going to worsen that in itself. Like you want to be able to balance it with, something that will bring you some joy and peace at the same time. So that's what I feel for that. And I'm just going to pull one more card from this little deck because I really like it. It's really cute. We have play. So I think play is really going to help in your situation. Give yourself permission to be a child today. So I feel like, you could be looking at photos, from your past, like even childhood, where you were so happy and you were playing. And I feel that Spirit is saying to do something, that is going to bring you joy and happiness. And that could be in play. Anything, the first thing that pops in your heart that is so playful and fun right now. It could be anything. It could be coloring in, or it could be going outside and throwing a ball, or going for a walk at the park and going on the swings and have a little swing. Go sit down on the swing and have a little swing at the park. Like, how fun would that be? Or, whatever that will bring you joy. Like, it could be even reading books that you loved as a child, or painting, or anything, anything that brings you joy. So, or play. So I feel that having more play in your life at the moment is really going to bring you some joy and happiness. I'm just going to pull from this deck, and it's like a manifesting deck, to see what you're manifesting at the moment as well, just for fun. We have love where you are. So appreciate your current circumstances. Ask yourself why you want and what you want. See the beauty in it all. So for some of you, you might be sad at your situation right now, but Spirit is just reminding you just to appreciate the things that you do have in your current circumstances, despite like what you're going through now, like through the sadness. You might be sad with any situation because this is a general reading, but just to change your perspective and just look at other things in your life that is a blessing that you have, anything at all. anything that you feel like is a blessing in your life. Like it could be as simple as a roof over your head, or, having, a meal for the day. Like just anything. Just look at something that, for example, if you're sad because you're going through a breakup, for example, like there could be something else that you could feel that you appreciate right now, like the love and support that you have from your friends and family, or just anything. So I feel like looking at the beauty of it all and trying to look at the beauty, through the sadness is really going to bring you some more joy, love, and peace right now. And we'll just do one more from the stack. Okay, so we have two here. We have paradigm shift. So new experience is integrating now materialism, growth, expansion, progression, cycles, change. So if you are going through anything that's hard right now, like sadness and changes, it's just a cycle and it will end into something new, and you're going to manifest something. So I feel like you're going to be manifesting your new cycle. Could be the current cycle could be the sadness, but the new cycle could be your highest vibration, like going through a change where you're going to have a fulfilling life. What you're going through is part of your soul contract. You're going to have changes of more bliss and, having a more high vibration. And because you're going to be playing more, being happy and joy through any circumstances that you're going through, and just doing activities that will bring you joy and peace, you're going to just have that higher vibration more naturally into your life. And I feel like that's going to just bring you, what you're currently going through is just a learning experience to learn how to deal with your energies in a loving and gentle way moving forward, and trying to have that high vibration no matter what, and to have lower vibrations at a minimal and a higher vibration more so most of the time, because we deserve to have a high vibration, more joy and happiness a majority of our life, rather than the lower vibrations and the sadness and all of that. So I feel that spirit is saying that you deserve that. Know that you're worthy of that you can manifest through a high vibration. And just to cleanse your energy as well. So there could be, you could have like a really hard day or a sad moment or something, whatever will make you just feel like it's going to change your vibration and shift. For example, I could feel like blah, or I could just feel like a lower vibration and grumpy, for example, because my day has been hard or overwhelming. Like doing something, a simple activity as just having a beautiful shower and like a little face mask or something, and just, cleaning your little space in my lounge room, for example, just a little vacuum. And then I just put some cozy blankets, and I just feel so much better just after a shower, and, putting on fresh, comfy clothes on, and just relaxing on the couch with a book, or even doing tarot readings right now, like something really relaxing that is just going to raise your vibration, is really going to help you as well. So that's what I feel. Just thinking of little activities. And I'm just going to read from this joy book and see what page you're meant to hear. Okay, so I'll just pick any page. Ooh, value your friends. So I feel like with this one, where you're appreciating your current circumstances, maybe you have beautiful friendships around you that you could be appreciative right now. And we have value your friends, make new friends, but keep the old. Those are silver, these are gold. So I feel like new friendships could be manifesting into your life as well. And we have share time online. Being unable to get together for real shouldn't stop you from getting together in real time. There are a growing number of apps for online sharing which enable you to watch a movie together, sing together, write together, listen to live radio, or browse websites together. There are also a number of digital products to help maintain emotional intimacy when physically separated from friends, family, or your lover. Apps, widgets, gadgets offer elements of connection through warmth, scent, and light, and wearable sex toys that can even add a touch of spice. Wow, interesting. So I feel like, some of you might be sad. Well, this is a general reading, so for those of you who might be sad because you're lonely, for example, I feel like valuing the friends that you do have. Maybe there's a friend that you can catch up with, and also doing activities, even if you don't want to leave the house, or you might be, you don't have to leave the house. You could just do activities and go online, and there might be a friend that you can't go to their house because they live too far away. For example, you can just phone them. You can watch a movie together online, things like that, to really value and share some memories online. We're so blessed and lucky that we could watch YouTube videos like we're doing now, or that I can have this opportunity to share, hang out with you guys and share a reading with you online. It makes me feel like I'm not lonely right now. I feel like I'm so appreciative that I have a little community where I can share, these little messages from spirit with you guys. So, how lucky that we can connect through online right now. So just appreciating the things that we do have right now is really going to raise our vibration, bring more joy, peace, and love. So I feel that is your message for group 1 today, and I really hope you enjoyed your reading. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and if you want to comment below, I'd love to hear from you and chat to you, and I will reply to every comment if I can as well, because I want to connect with all of you. And subscribe if you want to join the spirituality tribe. We'd love to have you here. And if you want a personal reading, I have a website, and you can have a look at my website in the description if you're interested. And I'm sending you so much love and light, you guys. Have a beautiful day and night. See you in the next video. Hey group 2, if you chose this little jar of fairy dust, how cute is it? With this little fairy charm, this will be your reading on what will bring you more joy, what will bring you more happiness into your life. I have this little deck. It's so cute. It's called the Happiness Words of Inner Joy. And let's see what messages comes out for you guys. For grade 2. Ooh, this fell out for you. The first one is perspective. Look for the silver linings. So I feel that some of you might be thinking, oh, what will bring you more joy and happiness right now could be changing your perspective on a situation. There might be something where you're feeling like, oh, I can't believe this is happening, but just shifting why it's happening, and then seeing that it could be happening for a reason. And then when you think of that, then you might think deeply on why it could be happening. There's a good reason why. So let's see what else there is for you. So there's something that you need to change your perspective on. I feel like it's happening for you, not to you. Spirit is saying that as well. Something's good is going to come out of it, even though it doesn't feel like it right now. But having that perspective is really going to help you bring more, peace in the situation, make you feel better about it, make you feel happy about it at the end of the day. So we have faith. So yeah, there's something that you need to have faith on. Develop a bond with a spiritual power. There's something that you're going through that is quite It could be like really intense. It could be something where a change is coming and it's like bringing you worry and and you're scared about it. But I feel like, that's, not bringing you any peace or joy or happiness right now through that. But I feel like Spirit is saying that it's happening, for you. It's for purpose and to have faith. I think prayer is really going to help ease that for you, or meditation. Really just knowing in your heart that everything is going to work out and have faith with it. These 2 cards fell out, so let's see. Be your own BFF. Support yourself as if you would support a friend. So just being gentle and kind to yourself. I feel like you guys are really hard on yourselves. I feel like you guys are just like thinking way too harshly about yourselves if you are. And I feel that Spirit is saying, okay, talk to yourself, all the negativity that you might be thinking about yourself, or anything that's not serving you well, like your thoughts, your negative thoughts, or anything like what you're doing to sabotage your situation, or just like feeling down from the situation. Like talk to yourself as if you're talking to your best friend. Like you wouldn't like be so harsh to your best friend if they're going through something difficult. You would be more supportive and loving and gentle and kind, and giving them a warm hug, and also, making them a beautiful cup of tea, and, or, and hanging out with them and comforting them. Like, I think that's what you need to do for yourself. That's going to bring you more joy and happiness through the situation. Like, just be so gentle. What else do we have? Deal with it. Face challenges head on and get them out of the way. So I feel like with this group, you're really worried about the situation, but it's happening for a reason. Change your perspective of it, because there's something good going to come out of it when you change your perspective of it, and to have faith that it will be all good. Have faith that it will be all worked out, and deal with it now. I feel like it's something that you can't, I think it's something really important and you can't let it wait. I feel like to face this challenge head on, be brave, have faith, be gentle and kind through the process, and get the situation out of the way, so then you'll feel better about it and you'll feel peace from it. I feel like the more you just not deal with it, it's not bringing you any joy and happiness right now, and it's actually probably going to bring you more stress and discomfort and worry if you leave it too long. So I feel like deal with it, so you can get it out of the way, whatever it is, and then you'll be able to have less weight on your shoulders, less on your plate. So do whatever you can to deal with the situation. But I just want to pull another card from this deck to see. And it says, become a master. Practice your strengths until they are perfect. So if it's something that, you need to deal with something that is quite hard, then, you will become a master at it, and just keep trying. Don't give up. So just face the challenge. Just do your best. Even if the first time round doesn't work, keep going. So for some of you, for example, could be looking for a job, and, you need to face that challenge to look for a new job. For example, you apply for a job, but, sometimes the first job you won't get. But practice takes perfect. Like, you might have gone through that interview but still didn't get the job. At least you practiced on how to, face that challenge and go for it. And there could be, something from that interview that you can learn for next time, and can answer those questions more smoothly next time, what the best answers would be for next time. But just make sure you be yourself as well, and through the interview processes, through the situations, like you be yourself, completely yourself, and anything that you can improve on, you can do that with practice. So you can even ask feedback on how you went, and then for example, and you can do a better time next time when you apply for the next job. And I feel that Spirit is saying that whatever the situation is, whether it's, looking for a job or anything, or it could be a relationship challenge, anything, just keep trying until you perfect it. Okay? And I will pull a couple from this deck on what you're manifesting right now. And just see. We have being loved and observe. So observe really goes well with the perspective, I feel. Not getting caught in the story or details, total acceptance of what is, step back, bigger picture. So yeah, to really think of the bigger picture out of the situation, because then you can change your perspective in the moment. Also, if you're going through a hard time and emotional journey, you can just observe how you're feeling, and you don't have to think that, you don't need to overthink the situation. You can just observe those feelings and then know that it's there, and then let it go and deal with it. Because if we overthink way too much, then we could get confused and things like that. So just observe the situation, observe and be perspective of the situation, and then deal with it and action. And then we have being love, exude love in all that you do, oneness, like attracts like, unconditional loving self. Oh yes, I feel like this really goes well with being your own best friend, being the love. Having that unconditional love for yourself, and, like attracts like. And when we're so kind and gentle to ourselves, we're going to, like attracts like, so we're going to have more gentle and kindness back to us automatically. And, things will improve. We're going to have more joy and happiness through the situations, through the challenges as well. By being kind and gentle and not being so hard on ourselves, and having more faith in the situation, is really going to put less on our plate, less on our shoulders, when we have more faith in God, whoever you believe in, angels, pray if you're going through a hard time or anything. And just know that you are just so loved by God as well. And if you are going through a challenging time, you can always ask, whoever you believe in to step in and help you, and they'll help you lead the way. Know that you are love, and, all that's happening to you is part of your life mission as well. So I feel like you have the power. This is such a spiritual thing. Yeah, what you're going through is so spiritual as well. I feel like this is a general reading, so it could be any situation that you're going through right now, but it's definitely meant to be. Definitely meant to be, because you're going to overcome this challenge. Don't give up. You have the strength to go through this. So let's see what the book has for you as well. I'll just pick any page. We have accentuate the positive. Reflecting on positive things enables your positive recall bias tendency to be is strengthened. Life's half, full cup will become easier to put your hands on. Yeah, so I feel like definitely like the reflection, and, reflecting on the positive will just strengthen you. When you observe the positives out of the situation, and knowing that your cup is half full rather than half empty. So cliche as it is, but I feel like just doing that more and being more optimistic about the situation is really going to become easier to handle the challenge, because there's a hard way to handle the challenge and there's an easy way to handle the challenge, and you just have to learn the easy. I would want to do the easiest way to handle the situation, and in this reading I feel the easiest way to handle the situation is to deal with it by being gentle and kind through the process and seeing the positive out of the situation, being more optimistic about it, doing any activities to raise your vibration to make it easier to face the challenge head on, with more love and kindness. And just practicing, with the perspective, I feel like if something is not working, like I feel like Spirit is saying it doesn't mean that you failed or that you're doing something wrong. It just means that it's like a little practice run. And I feel like to change your perspective, for example, like that, like to, if something is not working out, it's just a practice run right now and you're just going to improve next time, for example. And it could be in any situation that you're going through. And we have tell a tale. Palliative care and hospice workers carry stories of laughter echoing through walls and ringing down hallways. They say humor improves quality of life through relieving tension, strengthening bonds, and providing distraction. Wow, I feel like there might be some tension that you're going through right now, or I feel like doing something to raise your vibration by laughing, and humor is really going to help you, like doing something that will make you laugh. Stimulate a smile or even ignite a hearty laugh through storytelling, singing, and music, simple pleasures, connection with pets or people, or basking in nature. These are all just a few ways to mine for more bearable moments at times of sadness. You may have more of your own. So and some of you might be going through sadness. If you listen to pile 1, that was about sadness. Someone in that pile probably is going through some sadness, and like connection with pets is really going to raise your vibration right now. Simple pleasures, storytelling, laughing, singing, music, going in nature, connecting with nature is really going to help. Observing nature, and just knowing that I love observing trees and how peaceful they are, no matter they still carry their peace, like through storms, or they're outside 24/7 through sunshine, rain, hail, like all the different energies outside, but they're still so peaceful through it all. So, and they age really well. So I just feel like observing nature is really going to change your perspective, help you, get that fresh air, so then you can deal with the situation with more happiness and more joy and more peace. So I feel that's your reading for group number 2 on what will bring you more joy and happiness right now through your situation. I really wish you well, group 2, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you want to leave a comment, I would love to hear from you, and I will try to answer every single comment while I'm a small channel, so I can connect with you all. I'm really enjoying doing that. And like the video if you enjoyed this. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe if you want to join the spirituality tribe, and click the notification bell to be the first to see my readings. And if you are interested in a personal reading, you can go to my website below, and there's information on getting a personal reading from me if you're interested. And I'm sending you so much love and light, you guys. Have a beautiful day or night. See you in the next video. Hey group 3, if you chose this mermaid tail, which is a little lip gloss, lip balm thing, really cute, this will be your reading on what will bring you more joy, more happiness. I'm going to pull from this little cute deck called Happiness Words of Inner Joy. Really cute. Let's see what messages comes out for group number 3. Ooh, let's see. Have faith. Ooh, so having faith in your situation is really going to help you. Switch it up. Change of pace breaks up the rat race. So I feel like there's something that is really, you're going through something that is just just the same thing day in and day out, and there's not something that is interesting or bringing you more fun and joy in your life or routine. And it could be like switching up your routine to really, have more fun with it rather than like something being so boring. Or there might be, you might be doing the mundane and it's really boring to you, and it's just like blah, it's not like bringing you any joy in it anymore, and then it lowers your vibration, and then you become like blah, you just don't want to do it, and you just don't want to have that. I just feel like switch it up. For example, there could be something to raise your vibration through it all, like listening to music while you do washing or dishes and dancing and having fun or something like that, just to switch up your routine. Anything that is resonating with you, like what is something that you can switch it up, or if you can afford it, like, get a hotel for the weekend and have some fun, like change of environment, and it might switch up the energies and, bring more fun and joy and something to look forward to. Be your own BFF, be more gentle with yourself. I feel like some of you are going through something where it's like a spiritual change, something that you're developing, like, internally. Spirit is saying to have more faith through the situation. There could be changes to be more gentle with yourself. Like, don't be so hard on yourself. Like, this card came out for group number 2, like, be more gentle and kind, like, talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend. Like, you wouldn't talk to your best friend to, you wouldn't be mean to your best friend or hard on them if they're already going through something that is, really tough and challenging. You would want to comfort them and give them really good advice, or if they want the advice, or you make them a warm cup of tea and talk to them and listen and be kind and gentle. Like, you don't want to like be so hard on yourself and so mean and negative. Like, you wouldn't do that to your best friends. So talk to yourself more loving and gentle, and and know that everything will be okay as well, because we have faith card here. I feel like Spirit is just sending you a reminder to have more faith in the situation, that joy and happiness, you deserve that right now, that they want to like send that to you. Like, if you ask, they will give it to you as well through your situation. So praying whoever you believe in, God, angels, the universe. Get some rest. That's really going to help in your situation. It's hard to be happy when you're tired. So I feel like some of you are like really busy bees and just like so busy and trying to do everything at once, and it's just overwhelming you and making you tired. And I feel like switch it up with some rest. Maybe adding another rest day in your routine, in your week, is really going to help. Not being so, hard on yourself. I feel you guys are really hard on yourself, and you need just some rest, because it's really going to raise your vibration, bring you more joy and happiness in your life when you do that. And focus on other people's problems. It will bring some perspective to your own. Wow, interesting. So I feel like there's something that there's a situation in your life where it's so easily figure outable. It can easily be fixed with some rest, and also having faith that it'll work out, being gentle and kind. But I feel like it's a situation where you are such a blessed person. And I feel like Spirit is saying that if you realize the blessings that you have, and that the situation is actually probably not as big as you think it is, like, because it's so, I feel like Spirit is going to help you out anyway. So I feel like Spirit is telling you that, you know, when you focus on other people's problems, like, for example, you know, someone else might have a bigger problem that we have, and it changes our perspective that, oh my gosh, my problem is not as big as like what someone else is going through. Like, they're going through such a hard time, or, you know, something that is so worse than me. It will just automatically change your perspective that, oh my gosh, I'm even though I'm going through this challenge right now, I feel like so blessed because I'm not going through something where I'm something worse than it already is, you know what I mean? So I feel like Spirit is just telling you that when you're facing through a challenge, it can always be worse, because someone else could just be simply going through something harder than what we are, and we're so lucky that we're alive and breathing. And you know, someone might be going through a challenge where, you know, very, very, very much worse that we are going through. And when we click and think of that simple perspective, it just makes us feel like, oh my gosh, at the end of the day, I am so blessed, and I can have faith that my situation is actually so small compared to what other people are going through in life, that mine is just so easily fixable. I can just still have joy and peace and fun in my life, no matter what. And that's what I feel, because I feel like you're just being way too hard on yourself, and you're making the issue or problem way too big than it is. And I feel like Spirit is saying maybe it's just to easily fix with some rest, for example. But every situation is different, and everyone's problems and challenges is so valid and important, and no matter what you're going through, it doesn't mean that your problem is not, or your challenge is not valid. You know what I mean? Like, your challenge and everyone's challenge, your challenge is so valid. How you're feeling is so valid. But I feel like Spirit is saying, just be gentle and kind to yourself about it, and just, you know, try and think of, your change your perspective is really going to help you. So, not to say that, you know, your problem is, you know, not important than anyone else's or anything. What you are so important. Like, God sees you. Like, they want to help you, you know, with this. They want you to have faith that everything will be okay no matter what you go through. And we have listen, play your favorite song. So Spirit is just reminding you just to play your favorite song. I think I mentioned when you switch up your routine, like switch it up with listening to more songs that you enjoy. So that could be something that you can switch up in your life to, you know, bring more joy and happiness, because music, you know, upbeat, uplifting music really does change our vibration. It's so powerful. Music is so powerful. Without music, we would have a harder life. Like, what a blessing that we have beautiful, talented artists out there that, you know, they're such beautiful creators, and they create music so we can dance, that we can sing and enjoy, and like, we can easily access music so easily online now, or through apps and through our, you know, smartphones so easily that we could just play music like while we do our mundane, while we're driving, while we're, you know, riding on the bus, or while, you know, we don't have to, you know, be in this rut of worry and anxiety and all of that all of the time. We can listen to some music, and, you know, that we need to rest ourselves. You know, we don't want to worry all the time. We want to have some joy and peace and love, and do activities as simple as listening to more music throughout the day, for example, to really switch up our energy, switch up our routine, like, you know, because we deserve joy, love, and peace like majority of our life. We don't want to stay in a vibration that is not serving us well for too long. Okay, and it all changes. Like, your situation will change, and what you're going through is just a cycle. Just a little reminder of that too. And we have inspired thoughts, alignment Alignment brings incredible ideas, new thoughts, new decisions, new immediate action, new reality. Wow. So you guys are going to go through some positive changes, like better, you're going to have like more ideas and more thoughts coming your way. You're going to have new decisions, and you're going to make those new decisions with your higher self as well. And you're going to do more action in alignment. And you're going to do actions in a way that's going to be more enjoyable for you. And you're going to have more inspiration to do what you love with joy. You're going to action with love and joy and peace. How exciting, you guys. And we have mayhem. Your manifestation is happening, and a current issue reveals past wound. So you might be going through something that is like a current issue that is really triggering, and it's coming out like a past wound is coming out. That's why we have, you know, support yourself as you would support your best friend, because you need to be gentle on yourselves. And we have spiritual growth, hang tight. Yep. What you're going through is definitely a spiritual growth. You guys are going to really learn and grow through this to find love, joy, happiness, and peace through it all, through the chaos, through the mayhem. You're manifesting something that is going to bring more alignment to you, more joy, because the current issue that you're currently going through could be something that you're trying to heal, a past wound. You guys need to, whatever you're going through, it will all be worked out. Some of you might actually be going through some shadow work, or, you know, there might be something that is coming up into your life, like a past wound, and you know that you need to heal that, but you don't want to be in a low vibration for too long. Just make sure that you are gentle on yourself and get some beautiful rest, because it can make you feel tired if you are going through any shadow work or anything. Have faith. It's a very spiritual change that is happening. I feel like there's going to be some inspired action happening for you guys soon. That's really going to be enjoyable for you. You're going to have a daily routine that is really going to be more enjoyable, because you're going to switch it up with some more fun and joy in your everyday life. And I'm wishing that for you guys so much, and I really hope you enjoyed your reading. And let me know in the below comments if it resonated. I would love to hear from you and chat to you and connect with you. So I'm going to try and reply to every single comment to connect with you guys. And like the video if you enjoyed this. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe to Spirituality Tribe if you want to join, and click the notification bell to be the first to see my readings. And if you are interested in a personal reading, you can go to my website below. All the information is there if you're interested. Would love to do a personal reading if you would like to. And I'm sending you so much love and light, you guys. See you in the next video.